Hello everyone and welcome back to another coin roll hunting video. In today's video we're going to be searching through these half dollars that I've got, so let's get into it. Alright guys, so I'm super excited to be able to finally get some half dollars. I ended up the other day going to 14 new banks trying to look for half dollars. And so I thought that we'd go over a little bit of what I found at different banks before we get into the actual hunt. So the biggest find that I had was I had one bank that had all of these, and they said that someone just barely dropped them off when I got there. So that was just pure chance that I got them. Then I found another bank, which I'm hoping I'll be able to get half dollars from in the future, that said they almost always have half dollars and they can do 5 rolls at a time. So I got 5 rolls from them. Then I got one whole roll from another bank, and then I have these, which are just a bunch of loose ones that I got at various banks. Pretty much I just decided, if I'm asking and if they say, like, I have 1 or I have 3, like, it's not really a ton, but since I'm spending their time, I will take them. So in total we have 210 and some change. I'm not exactly sure how much is here. But anyways, I think we're going to start off by going through these loose ones and this customer wrapped, and then I'll get into doing some of these other rolls, not necessarily opening them on camera. So let's get into it. Alright, so we'll start off with our loose ones here. So for these loose ones here, I know there's not any silver because I've looked at the edges here. I've tried not to look at them too much for years and stuff, but we're going to look to see what we have in here. So some things that we look for are NIFC coins, and proof coins, and silver. Silver is probably the biggest thing. So for those of you that don't know, there are, for half dollars, the silver coins are 1964 and older, they had 90%. And then between 1965 and 1970, they have 40%, which is different from like quarters or things like that. For quarters, they don't have that. Same with dimes, just the 1964 90% for those. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm looking at these to look for different years, to look for errors. I have a list over here that I'm looking at to check to see if these are years that I have to look at. So we have a couple here. I've put aside some 1971s and a 1972 and a 1974. Some other things that we look for when we're coin roll hunting half dollars is just anything old. So it would be super cool to get like a Benji or something like that. Those would also be silver, so that's pretty nice. Like I said, we'll look for errors after I'm done hunting all of these. I know there's also a 2014 West Point gold coin that can be in here, so that would be pretty interesting. I don't really think we're going to find that. And looking at this edge here, I don't see any silver. So I probably will go through these off camera in a minute. Mainly just looking at the edge for edge hunting, but I wanted to go through those loose ones with you guys. And to finish off with what we look for these, we will also look for foreign coins, proof coins, and magic coins, and NIFCs. So for NIFCs, we have, in 1987, they only made NIFCs, which, for those of you that don't know, NIFC stands for not intended for circulation. So it just means that the mint didn't release them into the public for circulation. They were only released in mint sets. And then between 2002 and 2020, those are also NIFC years. The Mint and Red Book, I think, both recognize between 2021 and 2024 as also being NIFC years, but because of COVID, the Mint released a lot of them into circulation, and so I'm not going to be counting those as NIFCs because there's just so many in circulation. As you can see, like, here's a 2022 right here. So that's not anything special. But anyways, guys, I'm going to look at these, and if I find anything, I'll bring you back in. Alright, guys, I'm not exactly sure what roll we're on, but I opened up the roll, and we have a weird coin here. You can see that's really white. And I'm not sure. This could be silver, or it could just be like some weird painted or bleached coin or something. But I thought I would open it on camera here. Let's see what we have. It's not silver. 1989. And I don't think Let's see. It's 87, this NIFC year. So just a 1989 D. Really weird. I don't know what would have caused that white edge like that. Let me know down in the comments if you know. Alright guys, so we got another roll open here. And I think we might have some silver. So I'll bring you in, try to get you a good view here. So I think this one here and this one here could be silver. They're kind of that gray edge. And if they are silver, I think they'd be 40%. So this one's sliding out already. So let me grab that one. This one is 40%. So this is a 1968D, 40%er on the hunt, which is super exciting. So silver in the first ever $half hunt on this channel, which is amazing. Now let's check the other one. Let me see, what was this one? If I can get it out of here. Could just be dirty too. 72, okay, not silver. But we do have one silver on the hunt, so pretty good. Alright, so I just got into the very next roll after that silver one, and I pulled this coin, which is a 1967, which is another 40%er, and I didn't think anything of it because it just had a dirty edge, and it was a very dirty-faced coin, but it is another 40% silver on the hunt. So we have two 40%. This one is a very, very dirty one, but we will take it. Alright, so I just finished searching the rolls, and we only found these two 40% silvers, the 1967 Philly and the 1968 Denver, which is still really nice. I was surprised that I even found silver. What really surprised me, though, was the fact that we didn't find any NIFC coins in all of those rolls. I thought for sure that we'd find at least one, but instead we found silver, so I'll take it. And then I do have all of these coins here that I've set aside to look for errors, so I'm going to do that, and then I'll bring you back in if I find anything. Alright everyone, I just finished searching through all the $half for errors, and I didn't end up finding anything, so I thought I'd bring you guys in for a wrap-up. So overall this hunt we didn't have a ton of finds, but we did find two 40% silver coins. I'll put up a CoinApps comp of the value of a silver coin as of the day that I'm editing the video at least. I had a ton of fun hunting through these. This probably won't be a super often thing that we do $half still, because it was very difficult for me to even get these $half. But we will see. I'll continue trying in the future. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. I try to make content like this doing coin roll hunts, as well as videos talking about some of the history of coins in my collection. If you have any comments on this video or have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. I try to answer all the comments that I can. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.